Oh, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 14th through the 20th of July. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video, but let's look at those guiding cards first. We have Moldavite, which is a really great stone. It's going to change things, and I hope that you will embrace the changes and be ready to experience some good changes. For those of you who are stuck like a truck, this is not happening anymore, all right? Be aware of it, be ready for it. There can be a slipstream experience that's just so like, whee, that'll kind of blow your socks off. I'm excited for it for you, and I really hope that you're ready. All right, excellent. And of course, this could be tied to the sensuality situation. Yes, this card is all about sensuality, getting to know your body from top to toe, and knowing which way and how and what feels good and what doesn't, and paying attention and being able to communicate that is actually part of that whole process, you know, especially when you have a partner in crime and in life that you are wanting to give information to that could be useful to them. This doesn't have to be a big secret. You can share these little moments and little thoughts and ideas. I know it's embarrassing sometimes just to say things out loud that really are beneficial to their knowledge base. That way they can make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Be open to the possibilities of communication in this situation, all right? And just let it be organic, a little less forced, okay? Thank you so much. We'll move on to the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, all right? So here we have them. There they are. And of course I have this pre-programmed section of the Alleyman's Tarot. We're going to go ahead and go deeper here, add some cards. This is good news. Interesting things are happening. Well, this should be interesting. So let's look at what we have going on here. We have the 10 of Swords. This is you being completely in charge of a situation. How you handle your power and what you do with your power is completely up to you. You're going to want to use it as carefully as possible. Subtle moves can make big waves without having to do a lot. So be cautious so you don't create tsunamis and other serious stuff happening, because how you use your power is as important in this moment, this week, as anything else, okay? There could be repercussions later on if you use it incorrectly, so do pay attention, and if you're helping others with your power, then you're probably going to be, as long as it's not like a nepotism situation or whatever, even that could work out if the person is trained well and is doing a good job. But this is definitely a chance for you to be careful with your power, figure out what you want, what you need, and where you want to go with it, and understand all the underlying stuff before you make moves, okay? Careful. Now then, we have the Page of Pentacles. There will be new information coming to you about ways to make more money, so that's good news. Interesting, we have Page of Pentacles over here also, so it's a double whammy on the Page of Pentacles. You have information coming to you that's good news, yay, and you also have information that will be blocked. So you're getting maybe half the information, so be aware that you're not getting all the story. Now you know more than already as you walk in than other people. So while you might be in charge and they're willing to pay you a certain amount, or this other situation will pay a certain amount, pretty soon you're going to find out that there's another way to do it and pay even less, maybe. But we'll find out, right? This here, interestingly enough, you have a double whammy here and a double whammy here. So we have the Fool twice, we have Page of Pentacles twice. So in this case, you will be starting something. So I feel like as you're stepping into your power and setting up your financial situation or getting this information, you're going to make a choice, and you're going to move forward with a choice. It's going to be great. And I think you're going to have a good time with it. It feels like a really good opportunity. There's a lot of joy in it. There's happiness in this moment, and it's going to be great. You're going to have a really nice response. Yes, you will find out new information, maybe another bill that needs to be paid, or some other bill that will come up. and you will have to put more money out. So just be aware and able to handle that situation. Be prepared to have a little extra cash laying around just in case, okay? So you may have one more bill that comes up that will block you from moving forward in some other area, but not this. This is all one thing, and this is another, okay? Tradition will be blocked, okay? So the things that we've learned about how we do things in our family and how we do things, how we've learned to do things like, oh, we always start here, we do like this, this, and this. These are the steps, 1, 2, and 3. We oftentimes have things that we've learned that are like old school. I'm not going to lie. These are old school methods that are, you start here, you do this, this, and then you get there, right? But the reality of the new age that we're living in, things have changed, and you can skip steps. You can skip steps. You go, oh, I'm showing interest, the interview and all that other stuff, and then you go, boop, over here to they hire me, and then I show up and I do it. Presto. So there's only 3 steps now, as opposed to I show interest, I fill out the application, I put in the application, have an interview, and then we have another interview, and then we get hired, and then we go through some drug testing and da-da-da-da, and then we do this other stuff, and then presto changeo, boop, I finally start the job. So that's a lot of different steps, which is the tradition of the old school way. Well, you're going to cut out some steps somewhere along the line. This particular week, those traditional steps are blocked. And it doesn't have to be getting a new job, it doesn't have to be whatever that is. But this could be in a relationship situation if you want, where indeed the traditional steps within a relationship are going to be, we met, we had dinner, we went on a date, we did this, we had another date, and then we hung out together over the night, and then we did this. And like, no, maybe you might be cutting out some of those traditional steps. And that's okay. You do you. Whatever that happens to be is whatever it happens to be. It's going to be okay. All right? So, traditional steps are blocked. You're doing different things your way. Congratulations. And now, Libra, we are also having an opportunity to jump into something that is blocked. Okay? So this one here is quite joyful. I'm not going to lie. This seems very joyful and spontaneous and exciting. And you're going to jump right into it and you're going to have a great time. Ta-da! Excellent. This one seems like he's been kind of plotting the course. He's been deciding how he wants to go. He's got a map in his pocket, right? I'm feeling he's really quite clear about how he wants to handle things. He broke through a wall. This dude broke through a wall. You can see there's a wall behind him that's got a hole in it, and he's got that dog nipping at his heels as always. And he's moving forward regardless. But he is, this is blocked. This guy here, the wall breaker, he's blocked from moving forward, and that's important to just realize. Okay, cool. This guy here, the breaking from tradition will happen. Breaking through a wall may happen, but you aren't going to be able to move forward in that situation. Okay, so breathe, relax. Maybe it isn't that big a deal in that situation. And Hanged Man. Don't get hung up on it. Whatever's going on, don't get hung up on it. We don't want you to stop yourself from being who you are or moving forward because it isn't following tradition. I feel like this could be a potential relationship for some of my singles, but something is going out of order from what you're used to, and that's okay. Don't be afraid. All right? There is light in the dark, okay? Whatever's feeling unclear will become clearer even at night because there's light in the dark, okay? There is not a situation here where you're feeling blocked overall. You should embrace the possibilities of thinking it through in the nighttime and coming up with some solutions, all right? Excellent. Well done. Patience will be a virtue here. Be patient with yourself and others, and get another perspective on the situation. Don't keep looking at it from the same old way, all right? And then it'll help when you look at it at night too, all right? There is this fella. He is the gentleman, or male energy person who is going to be the King of Swords energy, wanting things to be a certain way, being kind of stuck in wanting things to be just how they think it should be forever their way. Okay. Ooh, this person may not fit into this situation because we just went right off script over here and did a whole bunch of interesting shit, right? And we want you to know that it's okay. You can do interesting shit. You don't have to stay on script to be you. Remember, you started this whole situation totally in power, and we want you to stay there. And you are in power. So don't ever think that you've lost your power because you went off script. You didn't, and you haven't, and you have new opportunities to look at things from a different perspective and to come to a new way. Maybe this person doesn't need to be a part of this situation. If they can't handle being off script a little bit and bending and bobbing and weaving a little bit, maybe they're not the right person to be involved in any of this. And maybe they aren't even involved to begin with. So they're just an outside person looking in going, what? And you know what? Who cares? You know? If this person can be eliminated from the situation, we're going to go with that, right? You want to do that. That would be a smart choice. They are not prepared for all that's good and interesting here, okay? You have a lot of good and interesting going on here, and I think you can handle it. This is a very Moldavite week, right? Things going off track, off script, off with your head. That's how they feel. So be aware that you can and should, oh, I said the S word. Be you, all right? Do what feels right for you. Figure out what this is for you. You could be doing all this at work. You could be doing this with family. You could be doing this with friends. But somebody's going to sit back and say, oh, this doesn't match my ideas. I'm like, of course not. Probably into the tradition of things. You want things to go more traditionally, and they're going to need to be set out on the, set off to one side. Here, whoop, bye. You're not part of my week, because my week is great, and I see things from a new perspective, and I'm great. So, congratulations, Libra. You're moving forward. I love that. Let's get you some rocks. Alrighty then. So we have carnelian. Ooh, second chakra. Good for your sensuality as well as creativity. Very good news. We like that very much. We're going to put the turquoise up here, and we're going to put this apatite right here on your third chakra where it likes to be. So the third chakra stone here, we're talking about how you're working on healing your third chakra where your memories are stored. Remember, we had that green garnet last week, but this is a green apatite. It does similar work, and it's going to help you verbalize some things that are coming through, okay? So just be aware that you're breaking down barriers that you have in your memories and healing the situations that make you think that whatever was the tradition was the only way to go, okay? Because it's not the only way to go, and we want you to know and understand that, all right? Now then, turquoise. Turquoise is right here up on the 6th chakra. You know why? Because it is a 6th chakra stone, and I know it's blue, and your brain is going, wait, no, it should be right here. No, 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 no. Yeah, turquoise is, from the Native American perspective, absolutely a good vision stone. It's good for your third eye. It helps you see things clearly and in a spiritual way, getting the connections to your ancestors, your real ancestors, the ones not trying to tell you how to live your life today. And those ancestors are going to be in support of your situation right here and all the ways that you're handling your stuff, okay? So keep in mind your ancestors weren't necessarily hardcore traditionalists either. Certainly there were some, but not all, okay? And you don't have to be like everybody, and you don't have to be like anybody. You know what? You can be an original, a person who does your own darn thing. And that would be awesome, wouldn't it be, Libra? Do you. So we're going to set these cards down right, these stones down right here. I was doing that before. These are stones, these are not cards. Funny how I get them confused sometimes. Anyway, so there, maybe you can see it better. Yeah. All right, so these are your stones. If you don't want to carry those, you don't have to. You can carry anything you like. Let me know what you got, because I'm very excited about that stuff. All right? If you haven't liked and subscribed, I would really love to have you subscribe and share this video with your friends. Any way you want to share it, you can. Put it on your Facebook page if you like. I'm into it. I really appreciate all that, letting your friends know where you're getting your good info. And by all means, you know, like and subscribe and comment. These are the things we do. It helps my channel grow, and you can tell that I need to grow a little. It's a fledgling situation after a rebranding situation, so I'm very happy to see you all here, and thank you very much for being here. We'll talk next week about the 21st through the 27th.